Alright guys, so I thought it might be kind of fun to do a evening routine, but snow edition as you can tell. So it is currently snowing, but I don't think it's supposed to snow much more. So hopefully my hands won't freeze off while I try to film this. I have not done very many vlogs like this recently, so I thought it'd be fun to switch things up since I've been posting so many updates on my wild Mustang. So first I'm just heading over to the horses. I think I'm gonna give them some hay so they can stay warm, and then I'll have a session with my Mustang. Hello, dude. Is it a little cold? I know. So he does not have access to the barn, but he should be fine because he's obviously Mustang and they're built for this. And he also has a super thick coat. And horses really don't need a blanket or shelter for snow, especially if it's not super cold, because their coat is kind of built to keep out the wetness. So he is probably quite warm right now. I think I'm just going to grab like a flake to put in his hay bag because it's not very empty. It was super windy earlier, so the hay is blown like everywhere. So I'm gonna try to kind of scrape this into his pen and see if he'll eat any of that. But obviously I'm gonna give him more hay. So and I'm gonna grab Titus's hay bag, and Titus does have the barn, but since I fed him out here, I think that's why he's standing out in the snow. If it clears up a little bit, I feel like it'll be a really pretty sunset. So apparently the wind blew the tarp off, and now some of my hay and alfalfa got snowed on. So luckily it's just this bale and a corner of that alfalfa bale, which I have a whole another stack of hay over there. So it's not a huge deal because I can use this bale really soon before it gets moldy or anything like that. Okay, I got his hay bag hung up with a couple flakes in it, which, like I said, I'll probably have to fill that up a little bit later. So he's good for now. I am going to give him a little bit of alfalfa to chew on before I work with him. So this is about half a flake. I'm giving him half a flake about 3 to 4 times a day, so he gets about 2 flakes a day, because I want to do it really slowly since he hasn't been on alfalfa for very long. Here you go, dude. So while he munches down on that, I'm going to put another flake of hay in his hay bag, and then I need to check their waters, which is about half, but I kind of want to fill that up. But I'm assuming that the hose is not gonna work because it's probably frozen. So what I'm gonna have to do is come up here and check this trough, which I usually try to keep some water in it. So yeah, I'll just have to take a few buckets and dump it into their waters. It actually just started snowing like a lot more, which I did not really expect, but it's very pretty, just not fun when all this is gonna melt. Okay, so I got his water pretty much almost filled up, and it's kind of dirty right now, which hopefully all that dirt will kind of settle down and the actual water that he drinks should be pretty clean. I went ahead and got a couple bucketfuls of water for Titus too, just so I don't have to fill it up tomorrow when it's really, really cold. Okay, so I gotta open a new bale to get the dude some. So I do have some kind of exciting news. I have decided on a name for this dude, and I will be posting the reveal in my next update video on him. Good job, bud. Good boy. Okay, so it got a little dark, but I need to hang up his hay bag and then throw him a couple more flakes of hay and probably give Titus more hay so they have plenty for the night. Alrighty, I grabbed Titus like 2 more flakes of hay. Okay, right here I have 2 flakes of hay and a flake of alfalfa for the Mustang. Well, it's kind of dark, but he's munching down on his alfalfa and he got his hay and his hay bag. And looks like they're all good for the night. Looks like it started snowing a little bit again. It stopped for like maybe 30 minutes earlier. And it started snowing a bit again, so. Okay guys, so that is pretty much all for the video. I hope you enjoyed, and please let me know if you'd like another video like this, and I'll see you in the next video.